Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome back to our channel for what might be the conclusion of Betrayal in Antara. I am pretty excited. We've put a lot of work into this game, and I can kind of smell the conclusion approaching. Y'all have told me Chapter 9 is the last one, so it's like around every corner might be the end of the game. And there are a lot of corners here because when we left off last time, we were here underground in this tunnel that had been busted out through the wall of Castle Sheffield's cellars. There's some pirates down here and a lot of tunnels, so we're gonna have to pick one and just go, I guess. And I think probably I'm gonna start with the left-hand side here, as is tradition. You can see there are a lot of like columns and things, and some of that at least is like just kind of in the center of rooms. It's not really denoting an additional passageway. It's just cutting up a chamber into smaller bites. So that actually looks like that might be all of that area. I think so. So let's head this way. I'm nervous. We've been at this for a very long time, and like some of the threads of the tapestry have pulled together, but not all of them. So I'm still waiting to see exactly what the big betrayal is. Oh, did we miss? No, I guess that is... Yeah, no, I guess that's it. That's the end of it. Okay, well, let's try this direction. I'm waiting for enemies to jump out because there are like no straight lines down here, so literally anywhere could be.
Hold up.
Oop.
I thought I saw something up ahead.
See? Look at that. Okay, let's go for it. Okay. Starting with an ambush. Not unexpected. Okay, we've got a mage, pirate, archer. Let's do armor light. Not that much armor light. There we go. Hopefully we won't need the whole thing. Won't need it at full power. Okay, William's gonna grab the archer here. Who's immediately gonna try and disengage. That's fine. Some of this combat is starting to feel like Disciples 2, where, you know, like, they think that they're hot shit when they get up in your face at first. And then you deal a couple of good blows, or, you know, you rearrange where your troops are standing, or you cast a debuff, and they make a break for it, like, oh, we can't win this fight now. Which, I mean, like, that's the smart thing to do, but... Oh, see, there he goes. Doesn't make it less irritating when they get away. Alright, let's come down here and get these guys off of Aaron. Leave him alone. Begone. Still gonna try and hope that, you know, a couple of skills at least get up to 100 before we reach the end game. But if this is the end, that we are rapidly approaching, then chances are good that we're not going to see too many more skills hit that cap. So we might not reveal all of the spells in the game, but one of y'all mentioned something, and I'll get back into it later. You left a comment on YouTube that I have looked into. Of course, he gets all the way away, sure. Whatever, I don't care at this point. But we'll get back to that. We'll see what happens organically first. Can't get much more organic than a corpse. We are going to need to rest soon, so... Put a marker down. If nothing else, that shows that we've been here. I want to go over here first. Go back that way. Is that... Yes, okay. So, okay, it looks like that is just a dead end. Oh yeah, I should check their skills. Oh yeah, cool. His scouting went up because he noticed the ambush. And his melee went up. Well, it should have after all that staff swinging he did. Detect went up, damage went up. See, look at this. Range and creator at 100 along with fire. Electricity is still at 86. We've got a few that are getting their movement. I need to cast a few movement spells. Still have not unlocked anything new, unfortunately. Okay, let's try down here. Oop. Okay, well, if Moonlight's gonna wear off... Oh! Don't like that. Can't rest with enemies so close. Well... What enemies? Oh, did that actually level him up in something? Oh, yeah. Because it's a light spell. Could you imagine? Imagine if that was the betrayal in Antara. All of this work, all of this adventuring together, and then it turned out like William was behind everything. Or Aaron. Okay. Alright, so there's some more pirates here. Let's go explore this way.
Hold up. I thought I saw something up ahead.
Hey. Cool, another ambush. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this just because we need to clear the way to make sure we can get around in here. And since y'all have warned me that Chapter 9 is combat heavy, and has been a little bit so far. Ooh, what is that spell? I don't think we've seen that one. But anyway, I want to get through these battles as quickly as possible so that we can push the story along. I'm having a lot of fun exploring this cave, though. There's a lot to it. Did he just cast it again? She already had it on. What is that spell, I wonder? It's not a spell that stops her from killing people. So it can't be a very good one. Sure, you can do that. Why not? Just go over there where Kaelin can finish him. What is that spell, I wonder? It definitely seems like a debuff, or he wouldn't have put it on her. Let's see. How about a movement spell? Unseeing Eye, Imperious Passage, Quicksilver. Tortoise Bind is movement. There we go. I'm going to treat that kind of like Hotfoot. Just cast 1 or 2 of those since they're relatively cheap. And hopefully that'll level his movement magic up to 100 within a couple battles. Because I would really like to get that to 100 and see if there's something else in there. We have so many magic skills that are so close. And now that we're getting things like Lava Sphere, you know, I'm excited to see what else there is left. Because we can't possibly have learned all of the spells. There has to be a few. Because we have several magic skills like Detect that just are too low. You know, they're at like 60-something, so I feel like they've got to have other spells locked behind them. My goodness, this guy's got a lot of hit points. There we go. Hey, Aaron got the killing blow. There we go. Okay, I think that was some kind of weakness spell. Because her damage spiked dramatically when that was over. She was dealing like 17 and then suddenly she dealt 30-some. Okay. Ooh, hey, a kinetic staff. Cool. That means we can use ours. Floor cache. Grolf arrows. Fish. Somebody has Essence of the Wind, and it's William. Good. That's who should have Essence of the Wind. Enchanted arrows. Those are regular poisoned arrows. Okay, let's put a marker here. There we go. And I love how we can just set up camp in a cave full of enemy pirates. And it's like, whatever. Lord Sheffield can wait. Because I assume that we're, like, looking for him and his daughter. They went missing. Everyone else in the castle is dead. Oop. No sneaking up on those guys. Okay. Pirate. Pirate. Pirate archer. Okay. This definitely calls for... Let's see. I'm gonna drink some Sen water. This absolutely calls for a lightning storm. There's 5 of them. I love how he can do that inside. Want to pin down that archer, but that guy came over and attacked Aaron. We've got to get him off first, because Aaron needs to cast Armor Light against a group this big. Okay, again. Here we go. Boom. There goes that guy. You know, it's a good question. I suppose that the pat answer is it's part of the spell. Like it's built into the magic that whoever's throwing the lightning bolt is protected from it or something. But even then, like, that makes some sense for a spell with an origin point like lightning bolt, like the classic D&D lightning bolt, where you're throwing out your hands and the lightning is shooting off of you. But a spell like this, like Lightning Storm, where it's just coming down out of the sky and hitting random people, you couldn't really control that beyond a certain point, so I don't know. Training, I guess. I'm gonna start using the power of the kinetic staff because, like, there's another one laying back there that has 40 charges. So, we might as well. And this really is an endurance game. I think what we might actually need here is like an adrenaline spell. Let's put it on Kaylin because she gets more turns. Okay, William, you take this one. Kaylin, of course, will keep focusing on this one, who's already wounded. Oh, I thought that guy was running because he got struck by lightning a couple of times. I was like, well, I don't blame you. Okay, Send Water. Armor Light is going right back on because this has already taken, like, look how many turns we've been stuck in and only one of them is dead. And they are really focusing on Aaron, so... Oh my gosh, the shields. Okay, let's see. It's thrust, right? Wow. He still blocked it. I was hoping it would be like the Armor Light spell, because it was energy damage, he wouldn't be able to block it with his shield, but... Twice in a row! Twice in a row they block it with shields. Man. Alright, come on. These shields are my bane. There we go. Okay, that's another one down. Come on, Kaylin. And I actually think that he's dealing more damage just by swinging the staff. Which means that if the electricity power doesn't punch through a shield, then... Let's see here. Maybe not. Oh, well, we'll never know. There we go. Doesn't matter. Haha. Just that one guy? Where's the rest of you? Oh, okay. Well. Whatevs. We don't really need this money at this point, I don't reckon, but... Do you have... Oh, she does have room for a couple of enchanted arrows. There we go, then we will just help ourselves. And... You know what? We don't really need that earth end. Like, it doesn't do much, but... There we go, it'll last till the next battle, and any damage is good damage. Any bonus. Okay. There we go. Now let's take a look at our armor here. Nice. This Montari plate is something else. Really love it. Okay, let's go north. Down this way. Anything? Nope, this is a dead end. This is also a dead end. Okay, well. Oh, here are the other guys. They were like through the wall. Wild. Okay, looks like this is going to maybe join back over there, so... Yeah, I think so. Well, if nothing else, all of these dead ends are helpful because when you hit a dead end, you know that you have to go back the other way. So yeah, it looks like we have completely explored that section. So now it's, is it back down here? That's west. Yeah, this is where there were more pirates. Okay, I'm gonna go this way first. Because we already killed this group. That's from the ambush, I think. Okay, I see a dude. Let's try and sneak up on them this time. Okay, he's got the shadow ring on. Oh. Dang it. I didn't really get a chance. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, William, can you get over there? Let's try this. How much stamina do you have, actually, before I do that? You've got 10. Okay, now he's got 25. Let's do this. This should be a pretty guaranteed hit. There we go. Oh! Fireballed back. Oh no. That was also a lava sphere. Oh no. Well, this is no good. Wow, that went south very quickly. Enemy mages, y'all. Yes, no one expects the counter fireball. Dang. And here I was thinking, you know, like the archer's got more hit points, so he needs to be the primary target. The mage goes down a lot quicker, of course, because he has fewer hit points. So it's okay if he's a secondary target. Now I feel like I definitely should have shot the mage. Oh, there's weakness. I'm basically just waiting for them to kill William at this point. Right, go on, finish him. Okay, there we go. Yes, please. Now. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, enchanted arrow. Now this time, do things a little bit differently. I am still going to hit the archer because if I hit this guy, that dude won't get damaged. But, see, now William gets to go and get up on that guy before he gets a spell off, so not as big of a deal. And now Kaylin's going to go into melee with the archer. Down. There we go. There we go. This is already much better. This is how it's supposed to go. I love their, like, stock grunting noises. And that mage is actually taking a while to go down. I'm impressed. Of course, he didn't get a spell off, which means he's got high stamina, so he was effectively at full health. And we've kind of talked before about how mages have the least health, but the most stamina. And if you're not casting spells, then that basically adds up to the most hit points. Come on. This guy can't have a whole lot of health left, so... Especially with Aaron helping. Oh, there he goes. I think he's going to run for it. No, he's hitting William. Okay. Sure. Kaylin, can you get over there to him? Yes, you can. Aaron, you too. Everyone pull their weight. Oh, they've both been hit by William, so they've been poisoned. I was like, why are they taking damage? Oh yeah, I just put Earth End on his sword. Blah. Bludder. And Caitlin's actually taking some damage. Come on. Okay, I am... Let's see, I'm going to do this. Because we're going to have to rest after this fight for sure anyway. There we go, that helped. Okay, let's see what they've got. Another kinetic staff. These mages are packing. More poisoned arrows. More fish. Fish. Honestly, the last thing she really needs is Essence of the Wind. He may be able to benefit from it, though. Especially since the game is kind enough to let you drink literally as many potions as you want to on your turn. Rest, my children. Okay, let there be light. Ooh, his melee is 89. That's very good. Hers is 82. She really caught up to him. That's great. Defense went up to 66. Ooh, and look at this. Area's at 90. Touch went up a little bit because I used that deep freeze spell. Detect, light. Movement did go up. I forgot I need to cast another, like, Tortoise Bind. Still no new spells. Well, that's fine. Okay. Continue this way or over here. Let me go back. I'm going to go back that way. Because there was another battle there. While we're at full health, we might as well try and take care of that. Or at least I thought there was. Oh, I think it's in the other branch. So, let's see here. There's one. I am checking obsessively to see, like, how much map I'm filling in. I want to make sure that I get all of it because cave systems like this are very confusing. Aha. Oh. That's not the same fight, I don't think. So... here is... yeah, this is the one I was remembering. Surprise, surprise, losers. Oh, there's just 3 of them this time. Well... okay, let's see here. Let's do a Tortoise Bind. Yeah, I'm kind of starting to wonder myself because they're scattered all through the cave here, but so far there's not really been a whole lot of evidence, has there, that, like, anyone or anything is really down here. So it's like, I'm wondering how much they're here just to inconvenience us and slow us down, and how much they're here to actually, like, stop us from maybe rescuing Lord Sheffield or something. We won't know until we find something other than pirates. Come on. Oh, the shield. Okay, well, shield against this. You can't do it, can you? That's right. I'm a wizard. You have no power here. I have all the power. I'm desperately trying to level up our spell accuracy. Although, thankfully, it's going fairly well. Look, that's the first time that he's missed in a while, so... Oh, I forgot I meant to repair their armor. No harm done. It's Montari plate and it's blessed, so it doesn't degrade very quickly. I don't think I've seen it get below, like, maybe 97 or 96%. And then he can repair it right back up to at least 99, and sometimes, usually to 100. Another one bites the dust. Don't hit Kaelin, don't hit Kaelin. I'm chanting in my mind as I cast that. What in the world was that move? I think he's trying to get away. Let's do another tortoise bind. And he got away anyway with the tortoise bind on. What is that spell even good for? Y'all, I ask you. Okay, well, whatever. We don't care. We don't care. Ooh, I care that his repair skill went up. See, look at that. He's doing so good. You're doing so good. His stealth is at 90. His stealth is at 90. That is, like, without the shadow ring. It's 100 with the shadow ring, but that's still pretty good. Hers. Now, her scouting's 76 with the ring on. His is 79 with no ring. I'm starting to think that maybe she is the one who actually needs the shadow ring. Let's actually do that. And then since his scouting is the highest anyway. There we go. I need to remember we've got torches. So, like, if I'm going to, man, if I'm gonna need light, then Moonglow is great, but it also costs stamina. And yeah, no, I really think that she did fall behind in some areas in her chapters. Partly because they were short, and partly because of, I think, kind of the expectations, like the way that the game wanted you to use her in partnership with Rawl. So she was just leveling up different skills. So yeah, here, let's do a torch instead of Moonglow. And oh, his stealth leveled up to 90 as well. And of course, he's also wearing a shadow ring. He's wearing that original one that we got from that, like, enemy mage. His spell casting's at 91. Spell accuracy 73. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Yes, I would love to surprise the enemy. Oop, another 5er. Okay. Let's do this. And we've only got 4 of these left. I'm gonna try a lava sphere without using one. Oh, oh, he can't hit that guy anyway. Oh, dang it. Well, if I hit here instead of here, I won't get everybody. I'll miss that one archer, but I'll get everyone else, and we should still be safe. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Okay. Sure. All right. Well. I don't know why I even bother. I'll save a potion. I have confidence in his skills. He's been doing really well. It was me. I was Boo Boo the Fool. Okay, well, let's use some of these. He's got plenty of speed. Let's put it to use. I'm sorry. He has plenty of potions of speed. Let's just do some speed, y'all, says William. Caitlin's just like, no. No, that's a bad William. Okay, I think this calls for some extra damage, because we need these guys to go down. And then, of course, he misses. This is going great. Y'all, I'm very happy with this battle. Oh, there we go. Something. Give me something. Like, okay. Oh, good. They're leaving Aaron alone. There we go. That's 2. Okay. Phew. Now that looks a little bit like progress. Okay. They are dealing a bit more damage. Come down here and get this guy. Of course he shields. Against both of them. Shields everywhere. Shields for everyone. At least when they do hit, they're only dealing like 3 damage, so this is more of an annoyance fighting them than anything else, so I can't really complain. I shouldn't really complain. I can complain all I want. Yeah, at this point, I feel like 3 damage is the equivalent to these characters as of like someone gently tossing you a hacky sack. It's like, oof. I caught that kind of hard, bruh. Yeah, sharp pillows, but pillows nonetheless. Good, that won't eat into his health. He'll have 1 stamina left over. I'm gonna have Caitlin come over here and gang up on this guy. We're back to the old strategy of, like, splitting them up is not always working just because they're blocking so many hits. That on top of having a lot of health to begin with, they've also now, you know, they've got good armor. We've seen that they're wearing, like, the Montari plate. They're using tower shields themselves. And so, partly because of their health, but mostly because of the rate at which they are successfully inflicting damage, it just goes a lot faster and works a lot better if you pile everybody onto one target. I don't need this money probably, but I am going to take it though. I am going to take it. Okay, she's got room for those. Those are flaming arrows, and we do have room for them as well. You never know when those might be handy. These are enchanted arrows, I get. Oh no, those are Grulf arrows. Okay. Phew. That almost went south. But it didn't quite. It didn't quite. Okay. There we go. Continuing on. Okay, that looks like all of that. Yep, these are dead ends. So this is going to go back around here. God, I hope that that joins back up. Oh, yeah, thank you. I should. They got hit quite a bit that time. I don't think Aaron did. No, okay, he's good. At least it's just their armor. Okay, where are we? Dead ends. Dead ends, dead ends. Dead ends everywhere. There's a lot of empty space in this cave. Like, I feel like they could have used this real estate for something rather than just... See, look at this. That dead ended too. That's the end of that whole branch. So now we just have to go all the way back up here and around.
Sheffield's in trouble.
Oh!
No, Kalen. Stay back, Aaron.
But we should help him.
It's his fight. We'll avenge him if necessary, but he wouldn't welcome our interference.
I'm sorry, what? Oh gosh, okay. We found Lord Sheffield. Okay, we just ran into him in the dark is all. Okay. But yeah, like, why? He wouldn't welcome interference? Hey! Oh, look at this. Earthen Shadow Milk, a Malkian Boar, and a Shadow Ring. This is definitely an assassin. Here, what is this note? I will not, and you can't make me. Petrov, as you've no doubt heard, the plan backfired. I'll see to it that Bryce is taken care of. Take no chances. Eliminate the Sheffield girl and leave the Empire. Do not contact me. I will send for you when the time is right. Silver Hawk. Okay, so Petrov is that dead guy, obviously, that we just took the note off of. So we were right. Bryce is involved in this. He's supposed to kill Sheffield's daughter, but who's the Silver Hawk? I was thinking that Bryce was the guy maybe behind this, so who... If somebody's talking about taking care of Bryce because the plan backfired, then that guy's further up the chain. Okay, I'm going to leave that note there. I'm going to go ahead and talk to him, and then we'll see maybe like what's over here or if this links back up. Because this is a... No, this is a dead end. But there's obviously more cave on this side. I wonder if it goes outside? I guess let's talk to Lord Sheffield first.
Who's the dead man?
I don't know. I heard the alarm raised and came out of my office to find the castle crawling with pirates. That man was chasing Cellar.
Oh, two people in the conversation. Look at this. Have we ever seen this before? Oh boy, yeah. Time for some answers indeed.
So you threw in with the pirates to save your house. What went wrong?
What?
I began to hear stories about
Huh?
their raids. What they've done to women, children. I wanted to save our house, but not at that price.
What?
Not when I had other prospects. I cut off negotiations with the pirates.
But they didn't take no for an answer.
I should have known better and paid them off. They must have decided well, my father, as far as they knew, owed them, and they came to collect.
other prospects. Of course, ransoming the consort. That was your shepherd amulet Gregor gave me.
What? What in the hell did we miss? Okay, I clicked pirates first instead of chase. Let me click chase.
Solana, why was he chasing you?
Why do you suppose a pirate chases a girl? Really, William?
Are you sure there wasn't more to it than that?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I think you do. I know about your secret bank account, the one you set up in your father's name.
What are you talking about?
The banker thought it odd that all the transactions were made by proxy rather than receiving Lord Sheffield's personal attention. But the signature and seal were right. So who was he to ask questions?
Okay. So obviously we were meant to click on chase first. And then pirates. I'm going to blame the game for that one. Because if they wanted us to do it in a specific order, then they should have done like they have done the entire rest of the time and not allowed us to click on this one or even shown it to us until we clicked on that one first. Okay, so let's take stock here real quick. We just had a lot dumped on us. Okay, so Solana is the one behind all of this. She set up the secret bank account. She was the one, it sounds like, practicing her father's signature. And I thought that was Bryce. I thought that was his room. But it makes sense that it might be hers. Yeah, see, they definitely have. So, like, there was no reason not to do it here. They should have just hidden that dialogue option until we clicked on that to make sure we got them in the right order. That's really weird. So, she... Because House Sheffield is experiencing troubles, she hired the pirates and threw in with the shepherds to cause trouble, I guess?
I imagine it took you a while to master your father's signature.
Are you accusing my daughter of falsely conducting business in my name?
I'm sorry, my lord. While we were looking for you, we found some of the practice sheets in Solana's bedroom. But there's more. I have a strong suspicion the money in that account came from the pirates in exchange for safe harbor in your private coves. Safe harbor granted, no doubt, in your name.
Solana, is this true?
Yes. Yes, I assured them safe harbor in your name.
Pirates and forgery. Solana, things would have turned around eventually, if you'd only talked to me.
And have you brushed me aside as a dim-witted girl? You've never taken me seriously, even though I've got twice the brains of any of my brothers. I'm just a pretty little thing to trot out on formal occasions, or marry off at your political convenience. Well, I couldn't stand idly by, trying on the latest fashions and doing lace work while our house crumbled around us. I did what I could to save us.
Well. Okay. Yes. Now it's all coming together. Okay. So Lord Caverton is the one we know who organized the sailor strike. So while that was happening, in order to keep control of the shipping lanes and keep their product moving and stuff like that, she hired the pirates and gave them safe passage in Lord Sheffield's name, like let them hide their ships in his private coves and things, in exchange for like a cut of their booty. Basically, whether they were actually moving Sheffield merchandise or not, they were like raiding ships and then giving her a cut. Okay, I'm going to ask about the amulet next because the kidnapping probably is referring to the Imperial Consort.
Hold on, William. We've no quarrel with the Grove. Why in Cor's name would Solana have a shepherd amulet?
William's right, Father. The amulet is mine. Not that I believe in their cause. I just thought a connection there might prove useful.
Useful? They advocate genocide, girl.
And create political turmoil. By being on the inside, I hoped I might turn their actions to our advantage.
Was Gregor your agent?
Him? No. That Caverton spy had free run of the castle. He overheard something he shouldn't have, slipped into my room and ran off with the amulet.
So you sent the pirates to stop him?
Ha! Right. It was only sheer coincidence that you were on the same ship. Almost got 2 worms with 1 bird.
Bird? That wasn't like any bird I've ever seen.
I don't understand why you sent the pirates at all when you had that creature up your sleeve.
What are you talking about?
Flying beast that killed Gregor and damn near killed me and Aaron. The monster you and Bryce sent.
Bryce, too? Is there anyone in this castle who wasn't involved in this conspiracy?
Calvert Bryce? What's he got to do with this? I didn't send a flying beast.
Okay. So even more of the plot unfolds. There are multiple conspiracies at work, which we kind of knew that because of that note from Silverhawk, whoever that is. So Bryce was in league with someone else, but not with Solana. Solana was acting on her own. And I like that it's out in the open now that she doesn't want to marry William. I do feel some sympathy for her. Like, this was all stupid, and it was a bad idea, and she's not as smart as she thinks she is. Or at least, she made some like, ill-advised choices. But, on the other hand, she is like a sympathetic antagonist. I won't even call her necessarily a villain, although I am upset with her for making me fight all of these damn pirates, because that has been very tiresome. And I will never forgive her for that. But I get what she's talking about, like being treated like a plaything, you know, or like a toy, a political pawn, not being taken seriously. I get that. So, man, and yeah, there's like a lot of betrayal all at once. It's like they saved it all for the last chapter. There is more than one. That's the real twist. Oh my, y'all, this is the plot twist. There's more than one betrayal in Antara. The true betrayal is that the title itself has been lying to us the entire game. There have been multiple betrayals in Antara. Okay, let's ask her about Bryce.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me you're not in league with Bryce?
I've hardly even seen the man in weeks.
So you had nothing to do with the attack in the Imperial Palace?
Of course not. I wanted to ransom the consort back to jail, not use him to kill the Emperor. Sheffields are not assassins.
No, just kidnappers. Bryce must have found out about Gregor's discovery, but he didn't trust the pirates to take care of him. Lord Sheffield, we need to find Calvert Bryce. He may be the only one who can get back the souls stolen by the Wraith. Without his assistance, the Emperor's daughter and the consort will die.
Bryce likes his solitude. His workshop is west of here, in the foothills.
Okay. Wow. And now Dead Man has popped up, because that's connected to Bryce. So let's ask her about the kidnapping next.
You used the shepherds to kidnap the consort.
In Shale, ransom is a legitimate, time-honored practice.
Lol.
The shepherds saw it as a chance to bargain for political favors. I saw it as a way to secure our financial position. We both would have gotten what we wanted, and no real harm done.
Only someone else snatched him away from you.
I thought Gar Warren was covering up for his own incompetence when he told me the consort disappeared into thin air.
That's the leader of the
Then
Shepherds, I
learned of
think.
the thing that came out of him at the palace. Clearly a mage was involved.
Oh boy.
There's something I still don't understand. Who was the man your father just killed?
He's the one who first suggested the kidnapping idea to me. He never told me his name.
What do you think was in it for him?
He said he represented certain interests who wanted to see Caverton embarrassed.
And you believed him? Solana, you don't have half the brains you think you do.
Damn.
Someone must have wanted the
Got
Emperor
her.
dead. When things went wrong, it was deemed too risky to let you live.
Oh man. This is a lot. Okay, but this is exactly what I was hoping for. We stumbled a little bit there at the beginning because of the way it gave, like, I clicked on the dialogue options. But whew, okay, this is all coming to a head very quickly. So this stream may also run a little bit long because we're about halfway through the normal time that I generally live stream. But because I can feel us closing in on the end, I'm probably just gonna go tonight until we get done, because talking to them and all of this coming out, like, there can't be much more.
If Bryce is still in his workshop, that's where we should go.
You go on ahead. I'll follow right behind you, but I'd like to have a few private words with Solana first.
We understand, my lord.
I bet you do. Oh, yes. Yes, because if this guy, if Petrov here, is the one who suggested the idea, so he, the Silver Hawk, must have come up with this plan and sent Petrov to Solana to play off of, like, her insecurities and her anger and stuff like that to get her involved in this plan, and was using her as a pawn to kidnap the consort in order to get him for them. And then when the plan backfired and the consort was rescued and so on. Okay, all right. Things are happening. I'm sure that there's more. I'd be disappointed if there wasn't. Let's see, though. Okay, this is wall graphics. Okay, dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Oh,
The pirates must have climbed up here. I'll bet those caves open up to the beach eventually. No sense going down there.
okay. Whoa. 2 layers of texture. That's the first time we've kind of seen that.
Hold up. I thought I saw something up ahead.
On the other hand, you know, that's a good point, actually. I stuck that back on Petrov's body, but it might be wise to go back and grab that. See, you're so smart. Okay. Let's see here. We do not have, like, a silence spell. So I'm going to do this. Because we're at the point where I'm pretty sure the mages are wearing, like, metal armor as well. And thankfully they can't hurt Aaron too badly even without armor light. Or so it seems, which is good to know, because what that means is that maybe we can actually, like, save some turns in combat by not worrying too much about casting armor light on him. Please finish him off. He's been struck by lightning like 3 times. There, William's got him. Then Kalen can come down here and turn this dude around. Back to resting. Focus on this guy, because they always seem to want to retreat to the left. So it's going to try and block him off. There we go. This shouldn't take too long, with those lightning bolts helping the way that they are. Aaron, buddy. I wonder if the defend command actually raises your defense skill. Like, if you defend, and while you are defending, you get attacked. Does that actually increase your defense? I wonder. I'm just going to let that guy go because he's going to get away anyway, so. Okay, cash, fish, repair. He got hit a bunch, so 95%. 96, okay. There we go. Yeah, no, I know, like, the defense command, I'm sure, does something itself, like, whoop. Like, we know that it has a mechanical effect when you choose to defend. But what I meant was, like, the actual, like this, the defense skill, it goes up when you get attacked, but I wonder if just like using a sword and successfully hitting somebody slowly increases your melee. I wondered if using the defend command and then getting hit while defending, or having someone miss you while defending or whatever, actually increased your defense. And his defense did go up. That's good. There's another little bit right here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to loop back around because I'm thinking that this probably is not going to open up on the salt mines. I wondered if that's where we were going. Like if this was going to connect to those tunnels, or if it was those tunnels. So... okay, so... it does kind of... it helps, if nothing else. Alright, they're right down here, so let's pop back in. I'm going to grab the letter. You carry that. And I'm going to take that poison too, just because we might as well. She has... there we go. Alright. So we need to get back up top. That's fine, because that's going to give us the opportunity to rest at the inn. Nice. Oop, strength broke 70. Still nothing. Okay, and this way I can navigate by the auto map and it will go much quicker. We finished with this cave system. Oh, that's a dead end. I thought it connected right there. I was wrong. Okay. Here we go. Dead bodies everywhere. And we're back. Okay. Whew-wee. What an adventure. And did we leave anything here that we need? No. Okay. Let's head straight over to the inn. Let's rest. For sure. No. I'm just waiting for the shops to open because I want to dodge in and grab some sen water. Because we are low. Let's see, she's got 25, he's got 25, he's got 55. Hoo-wee, okay. So over here, that should be the salt mines. So let's head over there. And now that Lord Sheffield has been rescued, after many, many days, having him stand off in a one-on-one duel against Petrov while we slept and rested. It's totally fine. These caves are a little brighter. I see this is supposed to be the salt on the walls, I guess. Ooh. That is a hole. I'm glad this isn't Might Magic 6 or something. I would have fallen down in there. Well, torches we have, and we've got the moon glow spell if necessary. We've got plenty of rope. Can we not get over there? Maybe we need to use the rope. Oh, hey. Okay. After all this time, rope is useful again. I think we've only used rope once, way back in that first, like, cave that we went into in the beginning of the game where the little boy had fallen down the hole. Okay, after a few tries, Kaylin looped the rope around a sturdy outcropping on the far side and staked it down, forming a tenuous bridge. One at a time, the threesome pulled themselves across hand over hand. By the time they were done, the rope was too frayed to support them again. Ooh. So it uses up a rope every time you want to cross the hole. Do we think 12 is going to be enough? Surely. Surely 12 is enough. Okay. Oop. Carns, maybe? Yes. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Karn. Let's just lay into these guys, because they don't have any armor, so it's like whatever. Yeah, we could cast Spelunker's Star and see exactly how big this place is. Probably going to explore the whole thing anyway, but it will at least tell us kind of like where we're going. I love seeing those big numbers pop up. Look at that, 82 damage. And Aaron did well too. Very nice. Very good fight. Okay. This is a corner. Let's see. What does this place look like? Holy shit. Okay. And it looks like it goes off the screen. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if it takes a rope to go across and a rope to come back, it depends on how many times you have to go. See, because like this one, if there's anything on the other side, that's 2 ropes. This one is 1 rope to get out. This one will be 1 across and 1 back. So that's 2, that's 4 if there's anything down this passage. This does not connect back around here, so that means that we have to go across through here. And this is another one where like this branch is only accessible by going back and forth. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Minus 1 because we already gone across 1 time is 9. So 4, 8, so we have 12. That is enough to explore everything we can see on the map and still get back outside and have rope left over. So I am going to keep going from here. And then if we don't have to like come back out, that's great, because where the tunnel kind of like went up off the edge of the screen, I'm assuming that there's more map up there. Oh, well, this is handy. Thank you, game. The game knew what we needed. 8 more ropes and 3 more torches. Well, look at that. Okay, that makes me feel even better. Because, of course, when you have a limited use item that's like, oh yeah, no, this is how you get around in this place, you're gonna have to have a bunch of these, then the instinct is definitely to like go back out and stock up. Okay, now I know from Spelunker's Star We want to take the upper path here because that's the one that dead-ended in 2 different directions, and this one, this is the one, yep, there's the hole right there. We have to go over, so let's go this way first. And we'll take this branch and this branch. I think I see some more cairns over there. I believe so. Yep. It's alright. They're not very observant. I think they've got about 100 health. Because he's 74 and 28 together are killing them, which means that we don't have to waste oil or poison here. Not for these. If we find more pirates or something, that's different. Why are these wild dogs, like, hanging out in the salt mines, though? Like, deep in the salt mines. I mean, I don't care. They go down really easily, so... And as I say that, that one double dodges. I mean, also a good question. I don't think that's a collar. I think that that's like a ruff of fur because it's the same color as their tail. So I think it's like a marking on their coat. In this case. Party is getting tired. Okay. Who's got the shovels? You have the shovels. Ale for some reason, and more rope. We'll take that. And I'll leave the rest. Here we go. Yeah, they do look a lot like the fire wolves, don't they? Of course, that's probably just because they are using the, whatchamacallit, the same character model. I can't type and speak at the same time. Y'all know that. If you watched me play Blackthorn. There we go. I love the stock, like, creaky rope sound. Okay. This way, I think, is the one that goes back to the other hole, so... Okay, well... Let's rest. And... torch. Dead end. Okay, fair enough. Anything here? This appears to be a dead end. I don't see a treasure chest. I don't see a monster. I don't see nothing. Okay. That's okay. That just means we can get back on track really quickly. So this is a big cave system, but it's a lot more straightforward than the other one, so it's like... exploring it is not as burdensome. Is that's another... Okay. This is the hole that goes down like the long path that had a dead end at the conclusion. And it is another dig spot, which I'm going to bet has rope in it. Okay, well, we might as well take 2. The game is providing, at least. So that's good. They put a ton of rope in here. Of course, on the other hand, if you came in here with no shovels, then you're still screwed. I get the mechanic they were going for, and I feel like some things, such as, you know, torches and ropes, should be limited use, but it would be nice if you could get like a fishing pole or a shovel and just have it, so that you don't have to worry about whether or not you've got one or if it's going to run out or whatever. Okay. That's all of that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rest here. Let's get back to the intersection before I light the torch so that we can get the most out of it. Oh, well, forgot I can't see the map without one. Okay. So we need to hang a right. And then another right. Yes. Make sure that this is the correct spot. It appears to be. Okay. More Karn. That's alright. That's much better than pirates, honestly. Yeah, right? And I mean, at least I guess it's a net positive where you use one rope to get across and one rope to get back, so that's 2 ropes. But then they're always giving you like 6 or 8 in a pile, so it's a net gain for you, the player, but it still feels kind of silly that that's all that's back there. The ale makes me wonder. It's like, is there something that's going to poison us and they want us to make Fidali paste? Because ale is useless for anything else, as far as I've been able to determine, other than trading it, you know, like selling it and stuff. Because there was that one time way back towards the beginning of the game in like chapter 2, I think, when we made a lot of money by buying ale in one place and selling it in another. Oh god, yeah. That's awful. That is just awful. Picking a lock, and then you open a treasure chest to find a set of lock picks on the inside. And be like, bite me. Whoever did that. Come to the Monday streams and ask Specific Pixel his feelings on treasure chests and the contents thereof. He'll be glad to share. He has very strong feelings about treasure. And I believe that he has expressed them before, and that even a trap is better than an empty treasure chest, because at least there was something in it. Okay, I think this one dead-ended, but I know over here on this side was where there was another hole, and it led to like that subsection. So yeah, there we go. Okay, let's rest then, because they're getting tired. Torch, rope, here we go. 5 of them this time. Oh no. Might be a real threat. One of them might get a hit in. Oh, look how many whetstones we're saving, though. Imagine just beating these defenseless dogs to death because they have no armor on or anything. Like, if we weren't using Everedges, we would be having to sharpen our weapons. But as it is, see, like, look at that. That's the first hit we've taken since we got here, which means that we've not had to do any armor repair. Two hits, but at least they're both on the same person. This one. One for you. And one for you. And another for you. Okay, anything? No. Give me your armor. There we go, 97%. Skill check. Stealth is at 91. Her stealth is at 71. His stealth is at 91. His melee went up. Oh, that's cool. And his detect did finally break 70. That's nice. Movement is at 99. Weird that it went up by itself. When did that happen? Magic is now at 70. Poison's at 52. Surely. Nope. Okay. Okay. Still in that section. Let's go this way first. Oh, man, we should. Okay. I'm gonna dig into this because if I don't, there'll be something really cool. And it is rope. Okay, but at least we can take some. Here we go. And these cairns are actually like a great... Dang it, there we go. A great test subject for that because they don't have any armor, so you'll get real numbers. Versus the imaginary numbers, I guess, of hitting someone in armor. You know what I mean. There won't be any defensive bonus. There won't be any mitigation muddying up the math. So just remind me when next time that we fight some. Another dead end. Okay. So is that all that was over here on this side of that hole? Is literally just another dig spot with rope? That's what's been on the far side of all of them.
It must be broken or something.
Oh, I just wasn't close enough, I guess. The hole must be broken. Or something, says Caitlin. Oh. Oh. Okay. There was something right down there. This looks like Bryce's study, so let me go back. Right here. This is the part that I missed. I kind of hope that there are some cairns down here now so that I can do that. Party's getting tired and should rest soon. Almost out of shovels. What in the world? Leg of lamb. Okay, well... sure, whatever. More rope. At least you don't have to go across a hole to get this one. Okay. Let's get back over here on the approach to Bryce's study. The party is fatigued, we know. I'm just trying to get the most out of this. Okay, looks deserted. There are actually some objects here. Check it out. Shelves. Doesn't appear to be much. I'm clicking to see if, like, any of this is... Oop, there's a treasure chest. Okay. Small locked normal chest. Okay, lockpicks don't fail us now. First try. Okay, Bryce's journal. Who's got room for that? You do. That's fine. You're our mage. Go ahead and put this back on before I forget about it. Let's see what Bryce has to say. Second moon of Synedron, day 15. Soon the shadows will see how wrong they were. Once I have a means of safely shielding an ethereal traveler, the shadows will be the ones considered fools for trying to stop my research. A flicker of hope. Just moments ago, I managed to summon a mana shield. Although the spell's effect lasted only a brief instant, I believe it can be suitably prolonged. Okay, the shadows are the, like, imperial mages, like the Emperor's wizard bodyguards. So, Bryce is mad at them? And they tried to stop his research into this. Useless. At its strongest, the shield might be enough to protect an ordinary person, but I cannot increase its power enough to shield a mage. Without a functional shield, I could just as well have acceded to those paranoid demands of the thrice-damned shadows. Second moon of Synedron, day 21. Sometimes it is only the darkest of despair which leads to the brightest inspiration. Although my magic is not sufficient to create a strong enough shield here in Ramar, Etheria is a realm of raw mana. I shall simply create the shield after I cross the fracture. My success is finally at hand. Third moon, day 3. Damn the weakness that consumes me. When the rush of wild mana overcame me, I lost control of the shield spell. Several wraiths were forced through the fracture before I could recover and return to Ramar. Instead of dying, as ethereals usually do in this mana-poor plane, these seem to have survived. Sheffield's trapper has seen them in the Ridgewood, as have several travelers. With my power as depleted as it is, how can I send them home before these tales of hauntings reach unwelcome ears? How can the creatures have survived? Okay, so that makes sense. He is responsible for the wraiths that were haunting the Ridgewood that Kaylin and Rawl had to fight with the help of her father. Day 10. The situation has worsened. Not only does my shield spell seem to have affected the wraiths enough to keep them alive in Ramar, it seems to have driven them mad. They hunt the Ridgewood now, taking human souls and causing panic in the townsfolk. I'm doing what I can to quell the rumors, but it's only a matter of time before the shadows will suspect something. This is their fault. If they hadn't discredited me, I could have had help in the spellcasting and the wraiths wouldn't have escaped. Of course, blame somebody else. Third moon, day 21. The wraiths are secure. For the sake of family honor, my cousin Liam has used his influence as a child of Henna to convince the children to herd the wraiths into a wardstone circle. He will say nothing of this to preserve our name. I shall turn my attentions to discovering a more permanent solution to these crazed ethereals. They must not be discovered. Okay. So the wardstone, the circle of stones that her father recognized, was created by the children of Henna. Okay, day 23. The gods themselves must have sent this man Petrov. He's brought me the perfect plan to turn the tables on the shadows, to humiliate them the way they tried to humiliate me. This must be why they forbade my research. For how can they possibly protect the Emperor's life from an ethereal creature? They sacrificed my reputation for their own fear, not fear that I'd fail, but that I'd succeed. Well, with this Petrov's help, they will soon wish they'd never interfered with me. A plan for revenge emerges. Day 24. Although the plan of encasing a wraith in a mana shield and hiding it inside a human being seems simple enough, how does one convince a wraith to help? And who to use as a carrier? It must be someone with access to the Emperor. No matter. I shall let Petrov worry about finding a suitable carrier. My task of summoning and binding a wraith will be difficult enough. I shall move my workshop to the waste, where discovery is less likely. He's not questioning where Petrov came from or why he had this plan or anything. Day 28. It seems that little Solana Sheffield had decided to solve her daddy's troubles by joining the shepherds. The gods alone know what she thinks she can accomplish by this. Petrov says she may be useful, as the shepherds could help obtain a carrier for my wraith. Day 29. Petrov plans to use the consort as the carrier. I've argued in favor of a less conspicuous host. We could obtain a chambermaid or a minor Jaeger with considerably less trouble, but Petrov is adamant that it be the consort. Once again, I have to wonder what his reasons are for helping me, but it doesn't really matter so long as my ends are served. Okay, so he is a little bit suspicious, or at least curious, but he's still going along with it because he's consumed by vengeance, as you do, you know. Day 30. A spy for Caverton has discovered little Solana's secret. As it would be terribly inconvenient to have my plans disrupted now, I've sent him a little surprise from the waste. Some of the denizens here are proving themselves quite useful once tamed. That's talking about what they called the Griffin from that killed Gregor and stuff. The Wraith summoning spell is proving tricky. It will definitely require material elements to bind a creature of mana to our own plane. Preliminary research suggests that 5 ingredients should suffice. Alternating the polarity of the items as I add them should increase the potency of the effect. Of my ready supplies, only sapphires, senwater, tracao feathers, herbal powder, and hardening fluid hold a positive charge. Okay, that list is going to be important, I'm sure, so we need to hang on to this book. First Moon of Henna, Day 1. Yes. Not only should the polarity be alternated, but the spell absolutely must finish on a positive charge. This should attract a wraith through the fracture. It also seems that an overabundance of organics will spoil the spell. I'll limit myself to 2 in the future, added in succession to minimize their impact. Liquid components seem to be helping, but it seems to be absolutely essential that one of the items used be neither liquid nor organic. This one item will be the anchor that holds the wraith to this plane once it is summoned. Day 8. Finally, the spell is complete. When liquid components were used as both the first and last items, a wraith was finally lured through from Etheria. Now to discover how one of these creatures might be bound to assist me. Okay, so the organics need to be added like one after the other, and liquid at the beginning and the end, so it'd be like senwater, herbal powder, tracao feathers, then sapphires, then hardening fluid, sort of thing, something like that. Eggs. Who would have thought that wraiths would lay eggs like lizards or tracao? Fortunate for me that they do. I have here the eggs of one of these ethereal monsters, and I suspect that it will cooperate most heartily in order to get them back. Interesting, but the summoning spell seems to be more robust than I thought. Although the precise ordering of the ingredients allowed me to more easily devise the component list, in the end, it didn't actually matter in what order they were added to the spell. Oh, okay. Alright, sure. Yeah, they look kind of like pterodactyls or something, don't they? They look like Rodan. Is kind of what I thought when we first saw them. Petrov has actually managed to capture the consort. I must admit I had my doubts, but everything has gone quite well so far. The shepherd's hidden home seems to be a long-deserted mage's sanctum, one of the Golden Age relics. Once this is over, perhaps I will go there and search for some vestige of enlightenment from the last age when mages were truly given the respect that we deserve. Petrov says that there is a sealed ethereal fracture there. His agent is stationed at the fracture to spell it open when the consort is brought in. Okay, and that was the mage that we killed, the female mage, who was helping the shepherds and then betrayed them. First Moon of Henna, Day 15. A fine day indeed. My research, the very research that will be the undoing of the shadows, has proven itself today. I provided several of Petrov's men with monoshields and sent them through Etheria to the fracture in the shepherd's home. They returned with the consort, and the wraith was easily implanted. I had never thought of victory as being a tangible thing, but tonight I can see it in the air around me, smell it on the wind, taste it in this cup of wine. Tomorrow, the consort will be sent back to the shepherds. First Moon of Synedrin, Day 18. Petrov is a quick thinker and a great planner. Although complications prevented the transfer of the consort back to the shepherds and on to the palace, he has improvised another means of accomplishing the same goal. I wonder if perhaps he isn't a little too good at planning, and that makes me wonder what his plans are for me. I still have no notion why he's helping me, and now that the consort is on his way to the palace, perhaps it's time to start considering what can be done about Petrov. Oh, he's starting to get a little more suspicious. Day 4 on the second Moon of Henna. It's over. The wraith has returned, carrying the souls of the consort and the emperor. My spell has been successful. My revenge on the shadows is complete. He is mistaken. It's the consort and the emperor's daughter, so I guess he didn't know, or wasn't told. So, why is it that I still have no sense of triumph, no rush of joy? Instead, there's nothing but a curious apathy. Perhaps when Petrov himself returns and brings me an account of the event, of the reactions of the court and of the shadows, I will feel something more of the vindication that I deserve. For now I have returned the wraith its eggs and banished it again to Etheria, Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, the trio entered the tunnel. It stretched for what seemed like miles, straight as an arrow through the rock beneath the mountains. Finally, they emerged, weary but determined, at the edge of the waste. Oof. Okay.
Bryce holds the key to this whole affair, and time is running out. We can't afford to get distracted. Let's keep to the most direct route to Bryce.
Uh-oh. Okay, we may actually be on some kind of time limit now. Suddenly. Well... Okay, this is where we came from. So... That looks interesting. But I'm assuming that maybe right here is probably where Bryce is at, this big thing in the center. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like, ooh, they made it obvious. Oh, okay, this is backward. That's coming out of the tunnel, and then this is the waste. Well. Oh boy. We're getting close. Okay, these are fire wolves, not Karns. So we have to be careful and take them down quickly because they do breathe fireballs. Go. There's one down. Okay, Aaron, you can do this. Finish it off. I believe in you. Not quite. Okay, well, you take this one. There we go. Yes, please walk around where Kalen can hit you more easily. Finish him. Flawless victory. Nothing. Okay. Alright. This way is the way that we want to go. So, one of you, maybe who has played the game before, can you tell me if we are on a time limit? Like, can I take my time and explore? Or is it going to be like... William's going to get mad and say something if I deviate? Because this kind of feels like... I don't know if this is the final confrontation or the final dungeon, because if there's someone behind Bryce, then if Bryce is the person we're heading towards, then he may not be like the final boss fight sort of thing. So this may not be the end. In which case, like, I would like to explore around here and uncover everything that I can if there's anything worthwhile. But if there's not going to be anything... Okay, so it's just him basically stressing urgency. Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to try and explore everything. I think what I may do is, I'll save it just in case something happens. And then, like, we'll have that save file to load and go back to if it should turn out that, like, we're taking too long and, you know, we miss some kind of hidden deadline. Oof. Big oof. Very big oof. They seem to only be able to do that once, though, really. Every time that I've fought these things before, they've all breathed fire like one time and then immediately just go to, like, melee attacking. They're a little bit dodgier than the Karns, aren't they? Of course, she's heavily damaged, so it makes sense why she's not hitting, because her melee attack is like nothing right now. my goodness gracious, though. Wow. Okay. I'm either going to have to use send water or I'm going to have to, like, run away. With her, at least. Okay, let's, These are fire creatures. Let's see how they like an ice spell. That actually did reduced damage, I think. Normally it does like 45 or something. It did 30. Well, she really cannot hit for shit right now. There we go. Phew. Okay, let's repair. That is it for our repair hammer, our armorer's hammers. Hoo-wee. Okay, let's rest. I guess there really can't be a time limit because, I mean, when you have to rest for 70 hours to heal, like, they can't put much of a time limit on you. That actually makes me feel like probably we're safer, so I'm just gonna... We'll just go on. Okay, a large locked normal chest that does not appear to be trapped. Dang it. There we go. And it is a crappy tower shield. What condition are theirs in? 67, 65, okay. There we go. For consistency's sake. Let's go... Oh, hey. What's in here? Rations. Okay. Cool, cool. Free food, no problem. Let's loop back around this way. Is there anything? The path forks again. This should just, yeah, come back around here. And there's a lot of branching paths. This one just goes back up, doesn't it? Yep, okay. So, south then. And... Oop, there is something right there. Dang it, okay. Is this it? No. How do we go past it? Here it is. Okay. It's almost invisible from one side.
Hold up. I thought I saw something up ahead.
Surely it's fire wolves. Oh, no. Okay, it's Chumen. Well, that makes sense. We're in the wastes. I'm gonna do armor light this time because these ladies are tough. I think this might be a great time to put adrenaline on William. And also some oil on his sword. Oop, and I'm gonna drink an Essence of the Wind because this is like a lot. Okay, that's 64 damage. 2 down. Alright, you want adrenaline? Let's try it. Let's see what that looks like. A 103. Dang, bruh. And that, of course, is like, we know they're wearing armor. I don't know what kind. Might not be Montari plate. Although that would be impressive if they were. Whoa, God. Okay. Holy hell. They're wearing leather armor. Who has an... Okay, he's got an incomplete stack of send water. So there you go. He broke 100 damage per strike. That is pretty good. Yes, very much so. William is a champion. He is A-okay in my book. Alright, so that actually looks like that's all kind of connected up. I think that we just keep on going around. Probably. Excuse me, spinning in circles. I'm just trying to map things out. I'm going to go ahead and rest before I light another torch. Because we're going to have to do that soon anyway, so...
Hold up. I thought I saw something up ahead.
Man, I bet he does. The Halder's Brew, too. Ooh, do we have any of that? I think we do. I think he's got some. Or Kalen might be carrying some, I'm not sure. But, like, there is some in our inventory somewhere. Don't do it. Good, they missed. I love that little slow-moving fireball sprite. It's very good. You gotta do the brew. I want that on a t-shirt. Just William swinging Everedge, like, wildly two-handed. Do the brew. And it's in, like, the, like, brand-specific TM font. Yeah, I imagine it is, because if he's already doing over 100 damage a hit with the, like, oil and the adrenaline spell, then Halder's Brew, you know, he's going to be dealing like 130 damage or something like that, and very few things are going to take more than one hit from that to kill. But we will keep that in our back pocket, because as heavy as the game has been on combat, I feel like we're probably looking at a boss fight to finish this game. And not some kind of like a puzzle or something. Probably. I may be wrong. But I'm guessing like maybe we have to like summon the Wraith and fight it. To get the souls back, etc. Oh, did I just see a... Is this a hole with a chest? Yes. Large locked normal chest. Okay. Doesn't appear to be trapped. Good, because it's out here in the middle of nowhere. No, he did not give up either. Ooh, well, speaking of Halder's Brew, we have some now if we didn't before, and he is carrying some. So I'm going to give him some rope because he's got room for it, and I'm going to give her this other Halder's Brew. Okay. I guess... Do I need to go back that way and go around? I don't think there's any way... I don't think it was continuing. I don't think it, like, connected up. Yeah, okay, this is the way. This is the way. Oh boy. This is our last shovel. Worth it. Okay. Mark this down as well. Alright, now, y'all have to tell me, like, how much more is there, because it's almost 9, which is when I usually kill a live stream. So, like, is it worth it to keep going, or do you think that there is another stream's worth of material in this? Because of course we know there's a big section of map here that we've got to explore, but like if this is it and this is the end of the game, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. But if there's a lot more, then I would rather probably wait and we'll finish it up next weekend, so that way, you know, because like I don't mind doing a 2.5 hour stream, but I don't want to do like a 3-hour stream or a 4-hour stream. Okay. Oop. Well, we're not fatigued yet, well, I'll go ahead and rest anyway. We're running low on torches. I saw some... Okay, did I make a loop? Not quite, it looks like. Did I miss a passage back here? Or did I just... Okay, no, that is the end of that. It just looks funny. Okay. Well then... We've done a lot. We have this section to explore, still, and whatever comes on the other side of it. So, I think given what we've done tonight, if there are fights in here, more fights, like, other than the one in front of us, and I think there's one right here, so that's 2 already, and then there are some more tunnels around this way before we get to the center. So there's a lot left to do, a lot of meat still on this bone, apparently, and I don't want to rush it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And I think that means y'all can tell me right now, like those of you who have played, based on what you remember, if you think that probably there's not enough left for 2 streams. If you think that maybe the next one's probably going to be the last one, because that's kind of... I mean, I was wondering if it was going to be this weekend, but it's looking now like next weekend may be the last. Surely there's not 2 left, given how fast things are unfolding and how quickly, like, we have been uncovering these some of these clues and stuff. So there's at least 1 more, surely not 2. So I think that next weekend's going to be the finale, y'all. I think next weekend will be the end of Betrayal in Antara, which is wild, because that's going to be, what is that, 43 episodes? Oh man, it has been a ride. Okay, good. So my instincts are right. I'm feeling like next one's probably going to be the last one, just based on historically how much content there is in 2 hours. So, okay, so next weekend, lol. next weekend will be the finale of Betrayal in Antara. And if it does run a little over 2 hours, I'm just going to keep going. And it is what it is. I'm going to go till I stop. I'm going to go till it runs out. So be sure to be there for that. and spread the word. Let other people know if you know anybody else who is a fan of the series or who is a fan of the game, and they're not already watching. Make sure to tell them. Tell them to come follow and sub on Twitch if they aren't already. If you aren't already, you can do the same thing. And follow over on YouTube as well. You could subscribe there. The whole playlist is there if you need to play catch up. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you, and be sure to like these videos, of course, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave me your comments, because I love reading your comments. I really do. And you can also message or respond over on Twitter and on Facebook as well, and I read them there too. We have a poll up right now, in fact, about what is going to come after Betrayal in Antara, and so far it looks like everybody is in favor of continuing the Saturday streams as we have done. Thursdays become kind of what I call like the grab bag stream, where it's a mix of different genres and games, and Saturday, I think, is going to probably continue to be the open world, party-based, like, large-scale exploration RPGs. So, if you want a voice in that, head over to Twitter, and there is a poll. Tell me if that's what you want, or if you'd like to see something different. And if you have your suggestions about what game we should play when Antara is over, then absolutely let me know, because I want to do what's fun for me, but I also want to do what is going to be fun for you and what y'all are going to want to come and engage, because that's what I get out of this. Is I really enjoy having y'all play along and be a part of the adventure in a very real way for me, especially if it's something that I've done before. But Antara, being a game that I'm playing for the first time, it's also been a really great experience to have y'all here with me, to get me through the tedious parts and the hard parts, and to give me your advice, and to be there to celebrate our shared successes, and to react along with you for those of you who are experiencing the game for the first time as well. And it's been a blast. So, just hit me up across platforms, let me know your thoughts, and I will catch you next Saturday for the conclusion of Betrayal in Antara at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. And until then, as always, thanks for playing.